It's sad that Boosie even got himself into this because we know for a fact that Boosie already has a previous track record and a previous criminal history of basically him getting into situations to where it's violence being caused. They said this man got caught with a blicky on him. Like, y'all gotta understand, Boosie got too much money to have anything illegal on him. He got too many people that be around him that he be sitting there, he be molding them for whatever. You feel me? He keep his ears to the streets through them. Why would you have this on you? And you know San Diego police do not play no games. We know for a fact that Boosie he got to really take a step back and look at what he did, because you got too many people you supporting for you to even put yourself in this situation. Like, I want everybody to really pay attention to this, because we know for a fact that Boosie, his family hurt from this. Tootie Raww already spoke out and said, like, man, daddy, you weren't supposed to even go out there like that, man. You went outside, man. You weren't even supposed to do that. T.I. spoke out. He said that, man, you weren't even supposed to go out there, man. You know San Diego police don't play. You know California has strict gun laws, man. We know this for a fact. I want everybody to really pay attention to this. And if you rocking with Boosie, I want y'all to throw them Boosie in the comment section, man. Like, at the end of the day, we know for a fact that R.I.P. Duke093, because Duke093 was the main one who, like, when they said that he was caught with the pole and he was caught with drugs, next thing you know, they said, and other various charges. What you think them other charges could be? From what everything is pointing to, it's pointing back to what happened in Houston. I want y'all to understand, when your name ringing in the streets, they gonna eventually get you one way or another. And if you out there doing crazy, you out there cutting up, crashing out, doing all this, man, hey, you can't be acting bad out there like that, man. Like, at the end of the day, Boosie, you got too much money and too many people around you to be holding nothing. Like, at the end of the day, if you're new to the channel, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I want everybody to really pay attention to this, because the reports is stating last night, Torrance Hatch, he was arrested yesterday in San Diego on felony possession of a firearm and other related charges. Hey, I want y'all to understand, man, this sad. And from what they saying, man, they said this man ain't gonna be able to fight this. They said this man, he ain't gonna know what to do, man, because once they drop them charges and the time behind it, they have a whole different jurisdiction than Louisiana, man. He was a poor decision maker at this time. Like, everybody sit back and look at it like, Boosie, you tweak, man. When you know for a fact you could have had them to do what they had to do, stash it. You could have been in another car that ain't had that in there. Like, everybody got to understand. And anybody done been locked up, y'all already know what I'm talking about. It's sad this had to happen, but, man, R.P. Duke093, because in all actual reality, we know for a fact Duke093 was one of the main ones who basically made it to where Boosie could sell his cars and buy that club. Boosie had too much stuff lined up for him. He had important things. He already was finna move out there to Las Vegas. He was finna go out there, open up a club, open up a few estates out there like he did in Atlanta. And I know a lot of people say, hey, hit the like button if y'all new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. I know a lot of people gonna say, why you on Boosie's side all of a sudden? It ain't about what side you on. It's about Boosie should have never made that decision. He made a messed up decision when all this stuff went down at his dice games. He made that same decision. You got to understand, man. Ain't no taking no sides. No, R.P. Duke093, because at the end of the day, they never got justice for that man. And his family sent back looking like Boosie and them got all this money, but they can't even find out who did this to Duke093. Hit the like button if y'all think that that's kind of accurate right there. Like, at the end of the day, man, I know a lot of people gonna sit back and judge what went on. You can't really judge it, because at the end of the day, we know for a fact that they said last night Torrance Hatch was arrested yesterday in San Diego for felony possession of a firearm and other related charges. Listen. Last night, Torrance Hatch, that's Boosie, was arrested yesterday in San Diego for a felony possession of a firearm and other related charges. What do y'all think them other related charges is? He didn't get caught with no, like, with nothing on him. He wasn't transporting nothing but the blicky. Like, I want y'all to understand, he only had the blicky to protect himself. I know for a fact that you can't get mad at Boosie for trying to protect himself, but in all actual reality, you have to be smart about what you do, because you know these people watching you, man. You know you've been getting pulled over every single day for months. Every time you leave the house, man, and you did all that big teething. Like, at the end of the day, I know a lot of people sit back and look at it like, man, free Boosie, man. Boosie has quite a criminal history and was once facing the penalty, you feel me, in Louisiana on a charge that happened with Marlo Mike. He was able to beat that charge, but still sentenced to 8 years for drugs. Like, you gotta understand, if he get caught with anything, they still gonna bring it up. If he get caught, if his name get put in any type of, like, any bodies that got dropped or anybody got sent up, boy, they put his name on there. It's going to all track back to his track record of what he already did in the past. That's why I always say, watch what you do, because one mistake will follow you the rest of your life. You can do one thing that can mess up your whole life. And I know a lot of people in here, they like my day one loyal subscribers. I love y'all. I love y'all because y'all know how to distinguish entertainment from reality. Like, at the end of the day, some people stuck in the internet. Some people stuck in reality and don't even deal with the internet unless it's something that interests them. That's why I say, if y'all rocking with me, hit the like button. If y'all like the entertainment that I give, stop looking at things stop being a follower. Stop being a D-rider. Everybody say these words and all this in the comments. You can't say that, man, because when it's something going on, y'all already know. Y'all love it. Y'all love how I talk. Y'all love how I give y'all the information. So at the end of the day, I know for a fact I can't stop nobody from doing nothing, but I would like for all y'all to say free Boosie, because at the end of the day, that's another man gone to senseless. It wasn't even violence. It was a senseless act. Like a senseless crime, when he literally could have gave the blicky to his nephew. Like, at the end of the day. For real, y'all can't get mad at Boosie, man. Boosie only tried to protect himself. RP Duke the Jeweler. We still can't escape the fact of what part that Boosie played in that. But from what it's saying is, Boosie's booking number. I want you guys to pay attention to what's going on. We got the receipts. We got the receipts out now, y'all. We got the receipts. We got the receipts. I know everybody always asks me to put up the receipts. We got the receipts, you guys. It's sad that this had to happen. It's sad that it had to happen, but we know for a fact, man, J. Prince Jr. and them gonna put up that money. That man gonna get up out that jam. He's been staying out of trouble since getting out of prison in 2014, but it looks like he has himself some West Coast problems. Like, at the end of the day, Boosie could have avoided this, man. You know you riding in a Sprinter van. Y'all riding in these GMC trucks. The same GMC truck that got Duke the Jeweler sent up. The same GMC truck that they identified that rolled through the parking lot when Duke the Jeweler was going through what he went through. That's why I never escaped the fact that, man, Duke the Jeweler was a Chicago native, man. At the end of the day, man, RP Duke the Jeweler, man, because people shady out here, man. People would literally do something knowing what they doing and then turn their head, shrug their shoulders, be like, man, they ain't got nothing to do with me. That's why you got to watch people, man. Y'all got to watch people. And this goes out to all the people who still in the streets who think that their time won't come. Man, if you still in the street, man, you better fall back, man. You better make a plan, man. Because the streets ain't the same, man. Streets ain't the same, and they telling on everybody. Like, at the end of the day, I know for a fact Boosie got too much money. He already sold all the cars. And he got J. Prince and Mob Ties in his corner. Like, everybody know this for a fact, and Boosie is the main one who gonna sit back there and say, like, yeah, like, they can't get me on this pistol charge for too long, but at the end of the day, he gonna burn right out. But he still gonna have to travel all the way back to San Diego to fight the case. You gotta understand, that's not gonna get swept under the rug like that. He got caught with a thumper. That's not gonna get swept under the rug. And in all actual reality, I know a lot of people sit back and look like, this nigga always capping. Nah, ain't no capping today, y'all. I gotta give y'all what the receipts. At the end of the day, Lil Boosie out here and in Diego, man. Like, he tweaked, but we know for a fact that Boosie, he gonna get up out that jam. He got too many people in his corner. You saw how they hushed that whole Duke093 situation. You saw how they hushed the takeoff situation. Like, at the end of the day, Jay Prince now, Boosie already talked to Jay Prince, and you gotta understand, Jay Prince and Whack 100 them into it, but you gotta understand, they connected, man. They connected, and they still gonna help one another, man, regardless of what's going on. In all actual reality, that's why I sit back and I say, like, oh, for all the people who didn't see the receipt, if y'all want to go send Boosie $50 a piece or something like that, here go his information right here.